What is going on, team? Welcome to today's vlog. We're going to do the news, the Christmas news.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe on
Yep, that right there is the Faber Christmas party. You just saw some fudge.
every couple tries to stop.
Had a great time. Today's news is the last one before Christmas. So if you're watching this on Christmas Eve, happy Christmas. If you're watching this on Christmas, happy Christmas. If you're watching this after Christmas, I hope you had a great Christmas. Today, honestly, this video is kind of gonna be good. Hopefully good. There's loads of things going on. There's a couple of bits of news that we're definitely gonna talk about, but then a lot of this video is gonna be filled with fun things that I enjoy. Like this. Here's me batting off cardio over this Christmas festive period. Also, here's me since being back in the UK. It seems to have rained every day.
Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to.
And here is a typical CrossFitter dancing over this festive period because we're that injured.
We gonna do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop.
You know what? Today I'm going to start off this news with some amazing news that really just made me smile. A hospital here in the UK in Gloucestershire has been using an alpaca at Christmas to cheer up the patients.
So you want to get out and pedal it? Lovely. Yes, you are. Beautiful.
It's incredible. That right there is what Christmas is all about. It's also about family and food and being together and just, just enjoying life. Speaking about that, the first bit of news that I wanted to talk about today was the Dave Castro workout that everyone has been doing. Jazz and I are going to do it 3 or 4 days from now. It's Chad. 1,000 box step-ups for time with a 20-kilo backpack on. There's a couple of reasons why I think this is just taken over everyone's heart and that everyone is getting involved in doing it. If you go through Dave Castro's story, you can see how many people are actually tagging him doing it. It's incredible to see everyone just come together. One, because this is Hero WOD, obviously to honour fallen heroes. But 2, this one is around mental health. It was named after Chad Wilkinson, a friend of Dave Castro's, a 22-year-old active duty SEAL stationed in Virginia Beach, who took his own life on the 29th of October. Dave Castro said when he posted it, he wasn't trying to rally people together, and he's been blown away by the number of people doing it. But why 1,000 box step-ups for time? Apparently when Sarah spoke at her husband's funeral, she recounted a recent story when she walked into the garage to find Wilkinson doing step-ups wearing a backpack. He was training to climb Aconcagua, the tallest mountain in South America, by doing 1,000 step-ups for time. And one of the CrossFit Level 1 staff at the funeral turned to Dave Castro and said, you need to make this a hero workout. And especially at Christmas time, right? Mental health is no joke to anyone. Honestly, if you are affected by mental health, then please do talk to someone over this Christmas period. You're 100% not going through it alone. And if Tyson Fury can do it, then any of you out there that... One thing you can do over this festive period is just do those 1,000 box step-ups for time with a 45-pound backpack, however long it takes you. Moving on from this, I may need these armbands over this Christmas time. I've already eaten like a whole... There's literally 6 left. Shout out to this dude who met Matt Fraser with a hustle jumper on. Cool dude. Here's a photo of Jasmine from earlier today. Me. Oh my god, I'm so tired from all that CrossFit this morning. Friend. It's pronounced croissant, and I'm not sure how you managed to eat 12. That tickled me. Another thing that tickled me today when I went through Instagram was this. I was like, what the hell? But it does, gets you thinking. Every day someone unknowingly does the biggest poo in the world for that day. Just let that sink in. Sorry to anyone that was eating over that. Also, speaking of eating, someone in the world has consumed more mayonnaise than anyone else currently alive and they don't even know it. This is a very true fact, and if you do know someone that may have consumed the most amount of mayonnaise in the whole entire world, please do tag them down in the comments below. Lindt may be the best chocolate in the whole entire world. Jazz just told me she's going to make fajitas. Look, I got a new watch. Oh, is she calling me? No, she's not. Oh, I don't know how this works. Anyway, if you made it this far through the video, please do smash that like button. Found this. I think it's one of the best Christmas presents anyone could ever send us. So please, if you do find this, please do send it us. It's a donut 5-pound plate. 10-pound plate. It's a donut 10-pound dumper plate. Dumper plate? Bumper plate. It's a 10-pound donut bumper plate. If you didn't love Josh Bridges, you will do now. Recently he took to Instagram and he posted this photo of him talking to his boy. Obviously his boy is very upset and crying, but he put the caption, "I have moments like this in my life. I know I will never forget. These are 99% of them. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Thankful for them. Dad life." Can you imagine the talk that he would give? Yeah, you know, didn't do well today, but as long as you go home and pay the man. What a guy. Over the last couple of days, we've seen that all of the Rogue athletes for Christmas from Rogue have got their own custom barbells. Jacob Hepner cleans 370 pounds. That's 168 kilos. For a man that just enjoys cardio. Sigmund's daughter got something in her eye. CrossFit Beyond the Whiteboard put out Fran as one of their benchmark CrossFit weekly challenges, and one guy completes it in 1 minute and 48. I don't know if that's the fastest time in the world, but that is incredible. Sub 2 minutes. It's like my sex life. I can't say that. We get an amazing insight into Matt Fraser at Nike's Q&A session in Dubai. Thank you, Patty Orr. His Instagram is here for the footage, the original file.
I wanted to ask you, said that you do a lot of self-analysis. In your strategy, how much analysis do you do of your competitors or the people you're competing against as you approach competition?
Analysis of my competitors, absolutely zero. Don't care what they're doing, don't care what their strengths and weaknesses are, because I have no control of that. You know, going into competition, I take a lot of time to even analyze, you know, what do I have control over in this competition, and that's where I focus my energy. And when you look at the grand scheme of things of what you actually have control over, it's very little throughout the day. You know, so I try to focus all the energy in that.
It's a great insight for people that want to compete. Concentrate on your own game, and that's all that really matters. That's all you can control. And granted, this guy gets his first bar muscle up, but it has more chicken wings in it than a bargain bucket at KFC. Sam Briggs twists Jamie Green's arm at Dubai Fitness Championships. Jason Khalipa tests his guests by having the room at sub-zero temperatures, so he has to do his AMRAP Mentality podcast in full thermal wear. On garden chairs. Jamie Green spots some bad form down the corridor. Pat Vellner enjoys a meal. No one, you know, this is what I like. You know, a lot of people out there, when you see food adverts, they're always smiling when they're eating food. I definitely don't. I just woof it down. I'm not smiling. The only smile you're allowed to do this Christmas is this one, when you're trying to not lose your during the 12 days of Christmas workout that your box has got planned. Never ask a CrossFitter to do your plumbing. And here is a meme that is very, very true to most of us at CrossFit. And then to finish off today, you can tell how long I've been doing this. Like, I've been cutting this up as I've gone along and it's got dark. Go back to the start of this video and then skip back to here and you'll see how much this has changed. But yeah, to finish off today's video, Michelle Letendre got interviewed at the Dubai Fitness Championships. If you don't know who she is the coach and owner of Deca Comp. It's programming and athlete management for the likes of Laura Horvath and Patrick Vellner, two of the biggest names. She got interviewed post Dubai CrossFit Championships and talked all around Laura Horvath, basically saying that this is a very important part of her career and that they've got to go back to the drawing board and figure out a strategy for this year's season for the second fittest woman in the world of 2018.
I think Laura, I mean, this weekend is not really going well for her. And I think that Laura is a different athlete from my other athletes in the sense that she needs maybe a little bit more guidance and a little bit more decision making for her. So we'll sit down and I'm gonna ask her some questions on what she really wants and how she wants to get there, and I'll make up a plan and make sure that she sticks to the plan. But
you know what I kind of find crazy is, like, there was a lot of people that messaged me over the Dubai Fitness Championships saying, oh, Laura doesn't look on 100% top form. I don't think she was meant to be. If you've seen recently on Laura Horvath's story, and if you know anything about her, she's been doing a hell of a lot of traveling with Nike and a load of other sponsors. Trying to keep up the level of training at the same time as traveling is never the easiest thing in the world. I can tell you that firsthand. I'm not at their level, but I can tell you it's freaking hard. Also, what I think a lot of people don't account for is that she's 21 years old. This year she had an amazing season, and Michelle confirmed that she had a season with no hiccups. This year it's going to be a little bit different. I think this year she's got a lot more opportunities, and This is where the kind of the debate comes into it, you know, like you're a 21-year-old. You get all these amazing opportunities with incredible brands. Opportunities to travel the world and see things, but it also affects your training. What do you do? But honestly, if there's one thing that I've heard about Laura Horvath is that she is the person that loves training more than anyone in the entire world. So Dubai Fitness Championships didn't really go away. She had to pull out with a back injury, but during the championship she did hit a snatch PR. I just think she wasn't peaked for it. She wasn't ready for it. She's been doing a hell of a lot of traveling, and I think towards the end of this year, when she gets ramped up back to where she needs to be and the traveling's over, we'll see her qualify easily. But anyway, from Jasmine and myself, we do hope that you have a very merry
Christmas?
like we are going to. So our boiler is packed up, so we just have this fan heater.
It's not even a fire, it's a fake one.
I know today's video is probably stupidly random, but if you did enjoy it, as always, do
Smash that like button.
and do have a great Christmas. Eat as much as you can, and
Be merry and have lots of fun.
we'll see you guys back in Bali in a couple of days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the vlogs, we're still in Bali.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.